Legacy is never built alone. It's built in partnership, in trust, in consistency over time. Welcome to Bank of Kigali's February Market Insight. As Bank of Kigali continues celebrating 60 years of impact, we're not just reflecting on our story. We're honoring the journeys we've built alongside our customers. SAR partnerships don't just last years, they last decades. This is the story of Bank of Kigali and Hajbat Ltd, a relationship that began in 1995. From residential and commercial landmarks to critical national infrastructure, Hajbat has helped shape the physical landscape of our country. And through every phase of growth, complexity, and expansion, BK has walked that journey as a financial partner, providing the support, guarantees, and confidence needed to build at scale. Because BK60 isn't just about how long we've existed, it's about the customers who have grown with us, the trust that has endured, and the legacy we continue to build together. Now, let's look at how Rwanda is positioning for long term growth. Through its partnership with the World Bank and the Global Program on Sustainability, the country is accelerating its shift towards sustainability led development. So basically, Rwanda has decided that trees, water, and land are no longer just stories, they're assets. Before we'd say we have beautiful forests. Now we're asking how much are those forests worth? How much carbon do they absorb? How do they support the economy? That's national capital accounting. It's Rwanda saying, let's count nature the same way we count money. Because if we damage our land, water, and forest, we're technically damaging the balance sheet. Funding is now going into systems that protect and grow these assets. Climate smart cities, strong land management, sustainable water use. And when systems get stronger, opportunities show up. For businesses, this is a signal. If you're in sustainable agriculture, green construction, water efficiency, or ESG aligned finance, this is your moment. But it also means environmental data will matter more. Trust me, won't be enough. You need proof. The bigger picture, Rwanda isn't just choosing between growth and sustainability. It's structuring growth around sustainability, making the economy clearer, stronger, and more investable for long-term green capital. Now, let's talk fiscal direction. Rwanda has revised its 2025-2026 national budget downwards to 6,952.1 billion Rwandan francs, a reduction of 80.4 billion Rwandan francs. The adjustment follows the government securing more affordable financing for projects like the new Kigali International Airport and rescheduling a Rwanda Air loan repayment. Translation: less pressure to borrow from the main budget. But here is where it gets interesting. The spending mix changed. Recurrent spending, the day-to-day operational expenses, was reduced by 198 billion Rand francs. That's tighter control, leaner operations. At the same time, development spending increased by 253.2 Rand francs, reaching 2,115.8 billion Rand francs. Translation: less money on running machine, more money on building the future. For businesses, this signals sustained investment momentum across sectors like infrastructure, construction, logistics, and project delivery. Lastly, let's talk about financial governance. Parliament has approved the relevance of a draft law revising the operations of the National Bank of Rwanda. So what's really happening? Rwanda is tightening the engine room of the financial system. The reform strengthens governance, sharpens supervision, and reinforces the central bank's independence in managing monetary policy and overseeing the financial sector. In simple terms, stronger rules, clear authority, tighter control. For businesses, this matters. A more independent central bank can influence where interest rates move, how much liquidity flows in the market, how strict capital requirements are, and how much credit is realistically available. And with stronger supervision, lending becomes more disciplined. But here's the real win. Clear governance builds stability, stability builds investor confidence, and confidence is what supports long-term financing, expansion planning, and sustainable growth. So, as Rwanda embeds sustainability into policy, refines fiscal discipline, and strengthens financial governance, one thing is clear. The economy is evolving with intention, structure, strategic forward looking, and at 60 years, Bank of Kigali remains at the center, supporting businesses as they navigate change, manage risk, and seize opportunity. This is your market update, grounding in insights, focus on growth, and moving forward together.